Well, what StaRN means is Specialty Training Apprenticeship for Registered Nurses. It's a fantastic program for new graduates.
So the StaRN nurse residency program provides them with support. They start off in the classroom and training, and they have great instructors that work with them as peers and not like they are used to in the school setting. Then they go into a mentorship, professional development phase, and they have that mentor there with them. They give them classroom time, and they work on a project to apply some of this knowledge.
And then they spend some time in the home study, and then they come and spend several days in a simulation lab where they really have an opportunity to put together everything they learned in the classroom as well as the home study.
I am really hands-on. That's how I learn. And getting to play with the mannequins, getting some things right, but I made a lot of mistakes. And the mistakes is what help you learn.
I would say majority of the time when I was in the simulation labs, I pretty much seen them all in real life as I'm working now. So that helped me a lot get with the fear out of the way and helped me think a lot faster.
And then after they finish that fantastic simulation lab, they actually travel to our hospitals and they spend time with their preceptors.
The best part was actually the preceptorship from the experienced RNs on the floor. That's when you're getting your feet wet. They've went through a rigorous training program to give us the tools that we need.
So my clinical mentor was a great asset to my journey. You have some type of confidence in yourself because you gain so much knowledge over the 2 years, but now you're just applying it to the real world nursing.
In the program, they taught you skills, and also critical thinking and like the why behind the what.
The mentors that were provided for us were very instrumental, as I thought initially I was going to be thrown into, say, the lion's den and kind of figuring it out on my own. The program itself provided me with a lot of skills that were perfected more than they were in nursing school, so it made me a lot more confident going into the work environment.
Phase 3 is the evidence-based projects. So what they do is once they come out of preceptorship, they start working on identifying an opportunity, something that they want to change in practice, and they do some research on that. And so then at the end of phase 3, they're going to present this topic and try to convince their leadership to make the change. After this, we celebrate their accomplishments and they graduate from the nurse residency program.
When I started nursing, programs like this did not exist, and we spent a little bit of time in the classroom, and then we were just turned loose on the unit. And unfortunately, back when I was a nurse, I made 2 really big medication errors as a new grad. And so fortunately, the patients were okay. It really damages a nurse's confidence when they have these kind of events occur. And so the StaRN program does everything that we absolutely can to make that nurse feel prepared and confident and that they're able to take fantastic care of our patients.
The StaRN program helped me a tremendous amount. It gave me the extra confidence and competencies that I needed, bridging that gap from the school mindset to the work environment.
The education I got from the StaRN program and the confidence level really helped me grow as a nurse. I learned the floor, I was able to move up to charge nurse, preceptor, and then into leadership role.
I think the main thing that stuck with me, one of the nurses that came to visit us from up here in Houston, she told me her 3 top advice. Number 1, don't ever be intimidated by anything or anyone. Number 2, don't rush patient care. And number 3, always protect your nursing license because you worked really hard for it.
My advice for graduate students joining the StaRN program would be to act like a sponge. Absorb everything that you can, whenever you can, however you can, because it exemplifies you more. You stand out amongst your other peers in the workplace. And it makes you a better nurse. At the end of the day, that's what we all should strive to be.
The nurse is the individual that really connects the patient to the physician. And it's not just taking care of the patient, it's taking care of the family members, everything that's going on. And so I felt like I could make a difference in someone's life by not just treating the patient, but also helping them with the family and kind of being that person that really advocates for our patients. So that's the reason why I chose nursing.
Getting to go home at the end of the day and say, hey, I saved someone's life. I helped with that. I feel better for helping this person. I held their hand as they cried. I coordinated the care. I called the doctor. I made the extra step. And that is what made me be a nurse.